When I pull the forefinger and the thumb out and cover the mouth, that's the intense thinking face. That's because it's the beginning of the beard comb, right? It's like, oh, okay, oh, he's a real thinker. He had to charge up that thinker like a shotgun. Thinking. So what are we doing? All right, you guys want to do a damn show? Want to do a ding damn show? Let's do it. And we're recording. Okay, great. LFG Marbles is brought to you by all our lovely patrons over at patreon.com/LFGX, our subscribers on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bryce, and everyone who's watching and listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is the main event of the evening. The moment you've all been waiting for. It's time! Introducing your host, Bryce, the Marvel Machine,
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Thursday, July 10th, 2025. I'm Bryce Castillo, your presenter host, bringing you in and out of 16 more marbles races tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We are at the halfway point of this season. We have seen movers and shaking. At the top spot, it's Captain Jack 913, who is in the lead in the league today, but it's only 5 points at the gap at the top, so there's much more to come. Hello, everybody. Let's get started with our first race this evening. It's called Portal Alley. Hello. If you want to join us, all you got to do is type ¡play in the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. We're going to do this 16 times tonight, so get used to it. If you've got a clipboard manager, throw it in the clipboard manager. Why don't you spend the next few races looking into clipboard management? That's what we call a radio tease, and also venting. Join us. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. When you hear that chime, that's how you know it's time to chime. !play. Join us just like everyone else in the chat is doing. If you are a subscriber on Twitch, you'll get access to our especial skins on the right side of your screen. Of course, the skins on the left side of your screen are for everybody. 69 seconds. Very nice. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Welcome back. It is time for week 5. We're going to do a mix of... We're doing some community levels, but we're going back and also doing some standard levels. There's I think, at least one new standard level, maybe 2 new standard levels in the most recent update from Marbles on Stream, the game that we play this through. So we might see some new standard levels here in a bit, along with a bunch of new... I think the community tracks I picked today were more because they were newer, and not so much that they were. So usually there's a random function. There's like a whole random dot. There's dials and knobs, and you can really dial in how random you want your random tracks to be. But I just said, give me all the community ones. We'll just go from the top to the bottom. So. Just in case you need to see how much time goes into picking tracks. All right, folks, 10 seconds now for our first race of the evening. It's Portal Alley. It's one of the more bull crap levels, but that's how we get started with marbles. 17 racers ready, registered, revving, and they are off here in our first race of the evening. Zero Evil and Calasen first off the track, FLS Carnage as well. Cheesy, Malvinis, and Arcaron. It is Portal Alley, folks. This is a drag strip style track where our racers get a high speed and then bump into debris on the track, and that debris causes them to fly off the track or potentially hit some of these portals. We've already got at least 4 or 5 players who have fallen off the track and will DNF. They will need that Frankerzies, folks. 30 seconds elapsed. This one is... maybe we should have held on for this one until all the racers were a little more warmed up. Judy Bootybot and Zero Evil as... I get this. I fall off the track. Okay, there we go. Zero Evil, Sunbun, Azcat, and Judy Bootybot leading here. 48 seconds elapsed, and it's Zero Evil hitting another boost. 1, 2, and then the crates. You're going to see these types of debris on levels all evening. The racers need to bump into them strong enough to make them actually shatter or proc. And then after a set amount of time, the pieces will shrink and disintegrate until they are no more and their collision is gone. So it's a bit of a waiting game, a bit of a it's tire management, e-waste management. It's all here, folks. We've got it all. Zero Evil and Sunbun are neck and neck, weighted on the boxes. Zero's Evils was a little faster. Zero Evil will get the tip off. But it's Judy Bootybot speeding into the end. There's going to be some more stoppage just in the final stretch. These three are waiting and racing in the gate. It'll be Zero Evil, then Sunman with an overtake at the final stretch. Then Judy Bootybot. That was it. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize we had a view of the entire track. There we go. Oh shit. It's my first day. Congratulations go to Zero Evil, Sun Bun, and Judy Bootybot, your podium and top 10 and full manifest of finishing racers. Here in your first race this evening, it's the Portal Alley. And this is where we would normally count the top 10, but none of the rest of y'all managed to finish. So what we need instead is the Franker Z emote in the chat, because the DNF stands for Does Need Franker Z's, and it looks like there's about 14 of y'all. So why don't you pop that in, flood the screen, flood the chat. We'll get another track loaded up. Loaded up now for race number 2, the start of our community levels. Exclamation mark play is what you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. It's Accelerating Abyss Activity. Thank you to Damien FN1 for the level. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. Join us here. Exclamation mark play is what you type in to get a marble with your name on it. You might notice we got a few... Oh, son of a fucking gun. Stop audio. Stop audio. Sorry, Cene. Sorry, CC. Sorry, Miss Peniston. Peniston. 80 seconds here. We got some new... can I hit the right button? Fucking please. I got some new animated emotes in the chat. We're going to work on a few more of them. Those are available for subscribers here on Twitch, twitch.tv/broadcast. Check it out. So make sure you flood the screen. I guess the actual animated ones won't animate on screen, but they're based off of the first frame of it, which is what it uses, will look fine. The first frame will look fine. So when it pops up on screen, it'll look good. 1 minute now to join us here on race number 2 today. But yeah, I need to go in and kind of rejuge some of the emotes. I think I went in the other day to make those animated ones, and then some of the old ones that I had, I didn't have on hand to turn around and actually use the animator tool thing. So we'll have more coming up soon, right here on Twitch. 20 seconds, folks. First community level here today. It is the Accelerating Abyss Activity. 10 seconds now. It's our first community level today. Accelerating Abyss Activity. Thank you to Damien. 3 seconds now as our 18 racers are ready, registered, and revving, and they are rough. Here on race number 2, it's AzCat from pole position on the inside. Ken Worf on the back of the grid. Ken Worf was accidentally a peer. He was accidentally Ken Peer, if you can believe it. It does happen. It happens to CC Penniston. That's what the song is about. AzCat is got a large lead here going into the opening funnel on this Accelerating Abyss. Let's see how high the speeds go when you've got Accelerating in the title. Sunbun, Vuffin, Kalasen pulling up the front pack, trying to hold on to second place. So we see Riss and Captain Jack fighting for last as they are now making their way off the funnel. AzCat leading out of the curly queue into a little bit of a heart section, a peach heart section. Ooh, okay. It's a bit of a momentum killer here. Right at the start of the heart, we're seeing AzCat. What it'll do? Clean line. Very clean line. Sunbun as well. Cal and Vuff. Now, it's usually tough to hit those openings. Yep, it will be. It's always tough to hit those openings with clean air. You usually need to go up and around, back and around, or get bumped into someone. That'll be Callus. And as AzCat falls off the track, can't fall the right way. Oh, no. Why do they... Oh, Zero Evil as well. The racers are now rushing into the hamster ball of hell as Cheesy Popcorn pulls up the rear. Thermos Jack in that hamster ball. What you want to do is get in this little alleyway here, this little crook, and then get out. So does Crisco, as does FLS Carnage, thus does the world. Bryce has Judy Bootybot front runners as they go through the reservoir, avoiding a lot of the crates on track. Remember what I told you about crates? Oh, there's a little bit of poppage, and then and then there's just a fan in the front of this mill. That's an interesting way of doing some chaos, because these mills are kind of cycle-based. FLS Carnage knows all about the cycle because it's a cycle of winning for the Carnage Man. Top 3 making their way in 1 minute on that red clock at the top. That's how long you got to bring it to the end. The last person who crosses the finish line, wherever they are, as long as they cross before the end of the race, they will get 1 bonus point, a last place bonus point. Judy and Thermos Jack, the Judy Jack, are trying to make it. There's still good time. Should be plenty of enough time for Thermos Jack, as long as he can get out and stop getting rebounded by this little fan here. What a shitty little place for this horrible little fan. What an awful, disgusting little fan. Thermos Jack gets away from that grody fan, and it had piss stains on it too. 13 seconds to make it through, clean through. Now drop into the test tubes. Thermos Jack did it. Oh, is Cheesy Popcorn, are you stuck? Cheesy Popcorn got stuck. No! It's our only rule, folks. Congratulations go to FLS Carnage, Crisco 762, and Bry Kaz. It's your podium here on race number 2, the Accelerating Abyss activity. Thank you to Damien FN1 for the level. Top 10 rounded out by 4th place Risk C, leading on Ken Worf, Captain Jack, Cal SN, Sun Bun in 8th, leading Jake Schneider and Malvinius in 10th. Don't need to scroll down that far. It's Thermos Jack in 13th, taking the last place point. Shout out to Thermos Jack. We're going to get a bonus point in our level. Let's load up the next one, huh? Oh. Two races down. Sunbun is at the top of the movers and shakers today, 15 points. 2 points ahead of FLS Carnage, your season leader. It's going to be Sunbun chipping away, chipping away at that lead. Chip, chiroo. It's time for race number 3, the Enjoyable Dreaming Cloud. They get a doinky woinky for the level. It's a doinky woinky original, folks. 90 seconds to join us here. Exclamation mark plays, which you type in the chat. Ooh, very pretty. They did it up nice. I have a bone to pick. I've got a consumer complaint. I use a clipboard management app called Paste. And up until a few months ago, Paste was perfect. It was exactly what I needed it to be. It's an app. It's on your Mac. It's on your phone. 60 seconds. When you copy something, Paste says, got it. And it knows what app you got it from. And you can go in, you can see all your copies. It's like your Control C becomes a Control S. Your copy becomes a save. And it'll sync it on your phone. Your phone can have a little keyboard. You can put them in pins. You can make them into little different color-coded bits. It's so great. I love it. It's great. And I pay monthly. Maybe I'm a yearly subscriber. I pay for the service because it does the syncing. It looks nice. It works well. It's good. I generally liked it up until a few months ago because we had version 5. Oh, F in the chat for version 5. No. Because you know what? Because this app, so many of these apps are like mysterious. You have no idea what's even going on with them. There's a blog on the website, but they only update it every, 8 or 9 months when they have some sort of feature update. Our racers are off. And so we get version 5. And oh my gosh, finally, can you believe it? Version 5 brings sharing. Oh, yeah. I really needed Google Docs style sharing of my various links and my various templates. I don't need that. I'm sure there are plenty of social media manager girlies and guilies and the girlies and the guilies, but who could use that, but I can't. Okay, look, hey, you don't need hey, it's not for me. That's A-okay. You know what? I'm paying for a service that I was already getting, so presumably now I'm getting more and better of it. No! No, see, because version 5, the great thing about version 5 is it's built on a whole new architecture. And they didn't say architecture. I said it. I'm having some producer juice. It's a whole new architecture. And we just need to update your database of your saved links. We just need to migrate your data over. This process, oh my goodness, we got to win here. It's Judy Bootybot taking the win just ahead of Colin J. Crawford. 1 minute, folks. We just need to migrate your data. This process takes over an hour. For some reason, this process took over an hour on my Mac. On my phone, the process never finished. The app no longer works on my phone. That keyboard I talked about does not work. Copy stuff from my phone to does not work. On my phone, nothing. It opens up the app. It might show me some shit from 3 weeks ago, and then it will blank out white. It'll crash out. And then it'll just open, and then it'll just crash out, like I'm crashing out right now. Who are we waiting on? Archeron. Come on, Archeron. Oh, Archeron's not going to make it. There we go. Congratulations go to... It just pisses me off because it doesn't even... I'm gonna finish this off. Congratulations go to Judy Bootybot, Colin J. Crawford, and Bryce Kaz. Ooh. Your podium here on race number 3, the Enjoyable Dreaming Cloud. Thank you for the level, Doinky Woinky. Top 10 rounded out by 4th place, Sun Bun, leading on Callison, Duke McAwesome, Thermos Jack in 7th, leading Cheesy Popcorn, Captain Jack and Vuff in 10th. Scrolling down, it's number 15th, Zero Evil, taking that last place point, and oh yes, bonus point. Your only DNF the only DNF of the race, Archeron 42, is going to get a bonus point for being the only person who couldn't finish. Shout out, Archeron. Let's load up another Jack. So the app doesn't work anymore. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm at live test. Okay, I got my phone here. This is the app here. Boop, boop. Let's see. Will it load? Will it load? I don't think it will. Okay. So it doesn't work on mobile anymore. It just doesn't work. No working. Here we go. It's still on white. Still nothing. Love this. Woo! Still waiting. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, and then it crashes and it goes to the home screen. It went on. I took it off screen the second it did it, but it actually did it. It's not a magic trick. Sorry. So now I'm paying for the damn thing. And the mobile app is not working right now. For over a month. Over a month this thing has not been working. We're loaded up. And then, at the very least, you still have it on the Mac, right? There's still some amount of it that works. So, I don't use it on the phone too much. It's not quite the same thing, but then even on the Mac, it works worse. It crashes all the time. It freezes all the time for nothing. And then I thought, maybe I have too much in my history. Maybe I'm pushing the red line. So I go in, I'm like, instead of holding all of my data, which is a couple of gigabytes, maybe, I want to say it's about 6 gigabytes. On my phone, it's 6 gigabytes. So I delete. I say just the what last year. Just the chop off the limb. We'll just do a 1 year rolling thing, and that'll be it. No, still not it. And now I lost all my shit. I lost all my memories. I don't even know what I forgot. You were supposed to remember it for me. What happened to wholesale? You were supposed to remember for me wholesale. I can't even get you to work on my phone. This has been eating up at me for months since before the beginning of this marble season, for sure. So no, I think if you're looking for a clipboard management solution at the moment, maybe avoid paste, because I mean it would be perfect if it worked, but it isn't that the way it goes? X, Y, or Z would be perfect if it was just like not all these bad things. 60 seconds to join us here, folks. It's race number 4, the Colorful Portals Worlds. There's World. And what do? Do I unsubscribe and then really cut off my notes to spite my face? Because they might figure this shit out. They might figure it out. But if I do that, then I'll never know, right? Then I'll never know. I will find a way to go to another thing, and I'll just. But I want this one to work because I don't want to have to figure out how to like export my stuff and try to import it into another copy paste clipboard manager app. A thing that I'm sure is not a thing you can do. All right, so I'm mad. I'm mad as hell, apparently. 5 seconds out, folks, for race number 4. It's Colorful Portals World. Our racers are off. 20 racers ready, registered, revving. They are off on the opening portion here. Oh, colorful. And portals, probably. It's Cheesy Popcorn and Duke McAwesome trying to be the first off the block. Oh, Crisco! What have you? Oh, okay, Crisco made it. What is this like an is there like a weird anti-gravity thing here? Or maybe I'm just looking at it weird. Our racers are off. They're all bunching up as they go through the mill. Colin leading Sunbun. Thermos Jack and Ken Wharf Judy and potentially more fell out of the track. The stewards need to look at the stewards need to look at this. There's not a lot of we need safety. We need safety and speed. Those French stewards. It's Azcat leading Callison and Sunbun through the laser beams. Ooh. Going into another mill. Azcat a cycle ahead. 1:02 on the clock. They're splitting up now. I fell off the track. Into a pair of matching Ferris wheels. Sunbun and Callison lead their respective sides as they converge. Azcat in 3rd, FLS Carnage in 4th, Archeron in 5th, Abner Jack stuck and overshot for 6th. See how it goes. Whoa! Oh no, Will Robinson, don't go to Europa, Will Robinson. Do not attempt any journeys there. The rest of the space is yours. That's that thing, right? Captain Jack now leading in the upstairs downstairs. We're in the green. This is the Xbox laser, which means you can run into it and it won't do anything. Captain Jack, that was a cheap pot shot. Captain Jack leading, going down the hairbrush all through the little Brussels and bristles. Are there idea for a business, a hairdresser in Brussels called the bristles from Brussels. We know a hairbrush manufacturer, the bristles from Brussels. And then we get who is it? Jean-Claude Van Damme. We get someone who's from Brussels to be our spokesperson. Oh, Azcat and FLS Carnage didn't make it. There's some portal poop going on. Hate to see portal poop going on. A little under a minute now as our top 6 are hoping to bring it home. There's a bit of a gap out from first to last. Let's see what number 3 Vuff can do. Going into the final stretch here, kind of like here we go. Vuff in some green stuff, in some blue stuff. Finish it. All right, next 4th, Jake Schneider A little under 30 seconds now. Jake makes it into the hallway. Risk C. Oh, is a ways away. Gonna get up. Let's see what happens with Jake, who is trying to drop through the keyhole. Into the blue. Through the green. There we go. Woo. Congratulations go to Cal SN, Red Hat Jesse, and Vuff, your podium here on race number 4. Thank you to Ujen Jenu. Jen, thank you for the level. Colorful Portals World. Top 10, rounded out by 4th place, Jake Schneider. And that's it. Everyone else did not finish. I need a lot of Frankers in the chat for all of our DNF friends. That's what it stands for. All right, let's load up another track then, why don't we? Leaderboards at the top of the next race. FLS Carnage is now tied with Captain Jack, both on 228. Sunbun not far behind on 212. Rissi 208. Callisen also in the 200 club. Find your stats at any time. Marbles.win. It's a website where you can find your stats. Load up now for race number 5, the Forever Memorable Memory. Join us here, !plays, what you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. Mancunian Nick. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. I wonder what the memory is. Forever Memorable Memory. Okay. I wonder what that means. There's a lot of heart-shaped pieces. And then a Ferris wheel. A lot of, maybe this is like, this is like the relationship. This is like a relationship, and it's like a hamster ball. But then it's like love. But then it's like 3 Ferris wheels. But then it's like love. That's more thought than anybody else puts into these damn tracks, folks. I don't know. 75 seconds to join us! !plays, which you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. I know you're thinking it.
Strawberry milk.
Everyone's been thinking about it. It's, the latest gaming trend. But yes, I am in fact playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby on my phone. Marzinski for the win. It's just. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm good. Here's the thing. I've played a lot of these games like Uma Musume. Oh, 35 seconds to join us, folks. I played a lot of the like idol, virtual character games. I played a lot of Idolmaster, not the good one, not the one where you're actually like putting. But like you're organizing like the dance moves and who, like not that one, just the one that's just cards. I've played at least 2 of those. So I get the card based thing. I get having a grid, a group, a team of cards and training the cards, potentializing the cards. I think it helps that there's like actually kind of a crazy roguelike game in there, because so much of it is just about take a character and then run it through a 3-year career. Which I mean it's run based. That's more roguelike than you'll find in Idolmaster Side M. That is for sure. Cheesy Popcorn taking a lead now. I won't say it's like the best one of those. I mean, it is very generous. I think it's taking good advantage of all of the popularity for it lately. But then a lot of those games just tend to be really generous, give you lots of the premium currency for free, give you lots of energy. Like I've never run into energy issues. but I've never spent it. I haven't spent a dime yet on it at all. I'm not going. I'm not going to. But I've played games like that and spent money on games like that a little bit. On games that are less of games. The thing is that this one is almost actually like a game. It would almost be like a game if it wasn't also literally a horse racing. Like it would be a really fascinating. There's another. What is it called? Oh hell yes! And I win the race! Hell yeah! Look at that! Oh my gosh! I need to do a couple of SSR pulls for celebrating the win here, folks. 45 seconds on the red clock. Yes. All right, Captain Jack trying to avoid the glue factory. 38 seconds should be plenty of time. There's a good like Monster Rancher game underneath the Uma Musume game. That's why it's taken off with like legitimate gamers, quote unquote legitimate gamers, because there's like actually a little bit of a game in there. All right, congratulations go to Bryce, Kaz, FLS Carnage, and Jake Schneider. Your podium here in race number 5. Forever memorable memory. Thank you for the level. Top 10, rounded out by 4th place, Malvinius, Zero Evil, Ken Worf, leading Judy Bootybot, Cheesy Popcorn, Vuffin, Duke, Mick Awesome in 10. Oh, my dog. All 17 people entered. All 17 of them finished. It's Captain Jack getting that last place point. Shouty outy to the Captain Jack. Load up another track. Top movers and shakers today. Hey, it's me at the top with 33 points ahead of Judy Bootybot and Callis N. Trying to chip in away. All right, folks. Race number 6. We're here. It's a standard level marbles diner. Join us! Exclamation mark please. Which type in the chat? Get a marble with your name on it. Now look, I think the one thing about Uma Musume is that it really highlights how online you are. Like Uma Musume as a franchise has been around for many years now. This is just another game of theirs, but now it's in English. 60 seconds. But like, there's still a hurdle for anybody, especially people who are just like not online, of like, okay, no, it's a game about horse racing. Cool. And you raise the horse. Great. But the horses are actually anime girls. And they have like personalities based on like the real horses, okay? And they're named after the real horses, okay? And then you train them and then they go out and run on actual horse racing tracks. And they otherwise look like anime girls, but they have horse ears and a big horse tail. To get to that point, a lot of people fall off. So it's insane that a lot of people are watching and paying attention to that game. All right, folks, 5 seconds now for race number 6. It's the Marble Diner. Our races are off the opening Plinko. I mean, I don't think it's weird. I think it's neat. I think if you look beyond the thing that makes you go, it's weird, I think it's actually kind of neat. Because I've played a lot. You know why? Because I've played Idolmaster. And the thing about Idolmaster is that those characters are designed to like maximize like an editorial vision almost, right? Like you come up with pop stars. You're just designing pop stars, so you make them however you want them to look. You know, no, there's not an actual duo of people. There's not a twin vocal duo. There's no, you know, there aren't like singer twins. Even what's their names? There's just not a lot of like twin. But in the anime, you can make it so like, oh, it's these two. They're like perfect twins. They're like the exact same head, but one of them wears glasses and the other one doesn't wear doesn't wear glasses, and that's how you tell them apart. Except on stage, neither one of them wears glasses, and so but they do the songs together. Like that's just made up. That just is made up. That's just you. You just did that because you wanted you wanted twins because you wanted to do it. You did it right. Like, oh, you got a band and there are 5 people in it, and 4 of the people, their name have season of the year in it, and then the 5th one, his name means 4 seasons. Like that doesn't really happen. That you made that up. You wrote that. There was never a pop group like that. All right, Ken Worf, 1 minute on that clock. Thank you, Magdalena Bay. That's 1 minute on the clock. We're starting at Cal-SN, looking for second place. Ken, the solid first. Red Hat Jesse in third. Do we need a marble with a horse girl stuck in it? That's the other thing. Having played a little bit of it. Big Marbles vibes. Big Marbles vibes from Uma Musume. Big Marbles vibes. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Big Marbles vibes. You kidding me? It's horse racing. It's anime girl horse racing. You couldn't come up with a more random number generator than that. Judy Booty Bot. Again, et up by the fire. The Stephen Heck line coming to John calling anyone still out there. 5 seconds for FLS Carnage trying to get that last place point. Gets it! Congratulations go to... Oh, look at that. Ken Worf, 04. Cal-SN, 34. And Red Hat Jesse, your podium day on the Marbles Diner. Top 10, rounded out by 4th place, Jake Schneider, your title sponsor, leading on Duke McAwesome, Captain Jack, Bry, Kaz in 7th, leading Risk C, Max Power, and AzCat in 10th. Scrolling down, it's 17th place, FLS Carnage, and oh my goodness, bonus, another bonus point for another only DNF finisher. That's going to be Judy Bootybot, also getting a bonus point. Shouty outy to Judy. Let's let him in the track. FLS Carnage on 240, Captain Jack 235. It's a fight at the top. We will go fighting yet again. Race number 7. Happy Colorful Pride. Thank you to Bosher Say for the level. Join us 90 seconds on the clock. They should put Sabrina Carpenter in the horse girl game. Don't give her horse ears. Don't give her a horse tail. Do not let her train. She's a human being. Put her in the game. Make her ass run on the dirt. Just to do it. This is not Fortnite. Oh, shit. Just to do it. Oh, shit. So, you know what? 60 seconds, folks. 60 seconds. Join us here. Exclamation mark play. I hit the button wrong. Just put her in the game, Tim. The other thing is, for one of these gacha games, I'm back on Uma Musume. For one of these gacha free-to-play games, there's a lot of it's obviously interchangeable. When you play it a few times, you get a sense of like, oh, actually, this is how it's putting together these little stories of the career and these little events. But there is a lot of like writing in here. If you are interested in the characters, if the personalities of the character, if you are a Gold Ship stan, there's episodes of Gold Chip. Gold Chip gets into misadventures. Click the button. Get your free carrot. You get carrots for watching it. Anyway. All right, that's my Uma Musume. Somehow Uma Musume beat out the Christian Horner news on the topics for Marvels today. In the first half. We're off on the happy, colorful pride. First one off, it's going to be Crisco, Thermos Jack, Arc run. Oh my god. Yeah, oh, we did it. we got a pride track that is actually a racetrack. Sunbun, don't say fuck me, okay? Don't say fuck me, all right? Uma Musume is fine. Cheesy Popcorn was leading. It's Zero Evil and Duke McAwesome, but that's as the crow flies. They're dealing with a Steve, Zero, Thermos, Cheesy, and Archer on your front pack. Sunbun is a rank E2. Best character was Haru Uhara, because of course. I'm a Marzensky fan, and it's not just because I got her as a 3-star, but I did like getting her as a 3-star poll. She's got like a... She kind of talks in like... She's like an older horse. I don't know if like her real horse is older, but she kind of talks in older slang. Like, she's, at one point she says... she says, it's thebomb.com. She just like keeps like as very like kind of slightly outdated 90s references. But then also her alt is like her, she like she likes cars. She's got a cool car. And so she's running and the shifter shifts into 6th gear, and then you see the revometer as she hits the gas, and it's pretty cool. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Look at that. Sorry, I got distracted by talking about my Oshi that I couldn't comment on the race. We're 45 seconds now for the happy, beautiful pride. Maruzenski. See, the one thing I can't do with marbles is I'm not gonna do the extended ASCAT 64. Like, I can't do that for 2.5 hours. I will lose my voice. Duke McAwesome. Agaron 42. Like, I can't do that. I don't have that. 15 seconds now as Archeron tries to get that last place point. Duke McAwesome took the banker lap. Let's see if Archeron can make it through. Oh, there's some bouncing going on. But that's easy peasy lemons, and the squeezy confirmed. Congratulations go to Max Power, Thermos, Jack, and Vuff. Your podium here on the Happy Colorful Pride. Race number 7 today. Thank you for the level, Boxer. Top 10 rounded out by 4th place FLS Carnage. Leading, Colin J. Crawford, Risk C, Captain Jack, Crisco, Zero Evil in 9th, and Judy Bootybot in 10th. Scrolling down, it's 15th place. Archeron getting that last place point. Shouty outy to Archeron. Let's load up another track for you. We're making our way to the halfway point of the evening, folks. Number 8. Taiwascareto. Maruzinski. Loaded up now for race number 8. Movers and shakers today. It's yours truly at the top. 38 points on Callison with 36. FLS Carnage with 33. Race number 8 today, another community level for you. It's the Dark Gigantic Orbit. Thank you to GB. Old GB. Oh, it's an old GB. Here we go, folks. A Geo. Oh, it's like a clock. Look, it did it like a clock thing. That's actually cool. All right, folks. 90 seconds on the clock to join us here. Exclamation mark play. I'll post my Uma Musume code in the Discord. Marbles.win/Discord, I believe will get you into the thing. I'll post my ID. We'll follow each other. We'll share SSR support cards. I got some good support cards. I was trying to think of anything other than Uma Musume, but I completely got stun locked. I got stun locked thinking about the next rant, because I did a Maruzenski run earlier today. I said I was done with this. I did a Maruzenski run earlier today, and I finished out her career. I actually got on 9 races. I made it to the semifinals of the Ura finale, but I didn't take it all the way. But it was my best performance so far. I'm gonna beat Hades. I'm gonna get the king of the underworld. I will find out who's binding Isaac. And then do Hades again. 30 seconds, folks, now. Join the 20 racers ready, registered, revving up for race number 8. In like other, not, you know, well, let's just do a race. Why don't we do another race, huh? When people are calling for races. This is race number 8, 3 seconds now on the dark gigantic orbit. We're off. Whoa! Our racers are zooming off immediately through a bongo section. This is a dork-sided level. We're going to keep it a little wide as our racers are going through what looks like a funnel and then a teleporter through the... Oh, it is dork-sided. It's dork-sided. They got gargoyles. She's not a Christian. 23 seconds to last as Captain Jack is leading through... Oh, my God, Hal. Please, don't go to Europa, Hal. Captain Jack has got a party with Archeron and Sunbun showing up. Ooh, avoiding some of the debris even. This Packer's just scooching out by a little bit here. It's Archeron. Okay, here we go. Our racers are going through an... Oh, okay. I think it's like the same... Is this the same? Okay. Second verse. Same as the first. We see Thermos Jack, excuse me. Callison and FLS Carnage leading as our racers hit another set of teleporters into some bouncy stuff. And then there's lasers in the way. Our racers have been split up into two sides. Callison, FLS Carnage, Jake Schneider, Thermos Jack are some of your leaders as our racers... Oh my goodness, it's like a drone show. Look at this. Oh, whoa, and we're going through a big square into an inverted ziggurat. FLS Carnage still holding the lead on Jake, Callison, and Thermos Jack as they go through a tracked sneaky snake section. Ken Worf trying to catch up on the other side of the Azcat and Archeron into a disco with a little bit of bouncing, not as much porpoising for Thermos Jack, overtaking, making a few places up, trying to keep up with FLS Carnage. FLS Carnage got a really clean line, hitting another track snake into an open air disco now. Our racers are getting queued up for a parking structure. The final stretch here, the dark gigantic orbit. There are lasers shooting on the track, so keep an eye out for DNFs that potential. Sometimes the lasers will DNF you, sometimes they won't. But anything is in play here. It's a dark gigantic orbit. We're counting away from the world record now. 2:15. We're seeing we're seeing FLS Carnage leading through the hair curlers, Callison and Thermos Jack, Sun Bun, Ken Worf, Max Power as Cat, and more. Our racers are, I hope that they kept their ticket, because you have to pay on exit. We're seeing Callison, Ken Worf, Max Power, Zero Evil, FLS Carnage. Oh, it's a bit of an elevator section here. Hopefully all of our racers are able to drop properly into it. Now, as long as you break the plane once, you are counted as a finisher. You could potentially hit that middle. There's a little bit of a middle divot. There's a little bit of a doodad. Hello? Oh, hello! What are you doing? It's falling below the death plane. Hello? What are you doing? You can't do that. Hello? Hello? Redhead Jesse somehow manages to make it without falling afoul of the death plane. Hello? Colin J. Crawford. I seemingly will take it. Oh my goodness. Why did you do that? Congratulations. Why is it said like that? Congratulations go to Callison, Ken Worf, and Max Power. Your top 3 of the race. Thank you for the dark gigantic orbit, Giovanni. Top 10, rounded out by 4th place. FLS Carnage leading on Zero Evil. Thermos Jack, Risk C, Bry Kaz, as Cat in 9th, and Sun Bun in 10th. Rolling down, it's Colin J. Crawford leading the last place point, 15th place. Shouty outy for that final place point, Colin J. Crawford. I gotta get a lot of Franker Z's in the chat for our fallen friends. We had 5 of them. They do need a Franker Z. Let's load up the second half of the evening. Of the evening? Taking a look at the standings. Top of the points, FLS Carnage back on top, 256. Ahead of Captain Jack on 240, Kyle SN 224, and Receipt 223. It's changing all the time, folks. Movers and shakers today. Kyle SN is in the lead of yours truly, 49 to 42. FLS just a point behind 41. Find your sets at any time. Marbles.win. That's the half. We'll be back in just a minute with more races, but I got some advertorial to tell you about, like some of our awesome merch. We got great merch. I don't know if you know about this. It's over at marbles.win. If you want a hat, whether it's a flat cap, whether it's a baseball dad cap style, we got options for you. Want a mesh hat? We got them. They are $100. Check it out, marbles.win. We also got shirts, plenty of great options, fantastic tote bag, and you can also get that circle logo as a patch, if you like patches. If you're running colors, if you got some blues, I'd love to see it on your okay, there we go. Check it out, marbles.win. If you're a subscriber over on Patreon, you get a discount on every marbles.win order. Check it out, patreon.com/LFGX. 4 little letters. A lot of great marble racing. Of course, all of our subscribers over here on Twitch. Thank you to everyone who subscribes on twitch.tv/BryceCast. Whether you're giving us your subscription or an Amazon Prime, we appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. We'll be back next Thursday. Looks like it'll be, the 17th? The 16th? Here, 17th, yes. Same Twitch time, same Twitch place, twitch.tv/BryceCast. 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. And hey, if you're looking for a podcast or looking for a new musical experience, check out Two Tusks, the 4-part podcast with me and Jeff from Rage Select, where we listen, dissect Fleetwood Mac's 1977, 77, 78, 79? Oh no, when was Tusk? I forgot it. It's 77. It's 1977. Okay, anyway, check it out. Marbles Patreon, Two Tusks, wherever you get podcasts. Get the longer extended version over on Patreon now, patreon.com/LFGX. All right, folks, that's it for your special messages. Your advertorial is done. Let's load up race number 9 tonight. We are here for race 9, the wonderful Obscured Parade. Thinking of saying Suchi for the level. Join us! ! Place. Switch to the chat to get more with your name on it. Doing 8 more of these tonight, folks. 90 seconds on the clock to join us. Big news in the world of Formula One. Christian Horner was let go from his position. Was that yesterday? Or was that earlier today? And it just made today feel really, really long. Christian Horner just fired from Red Bull Racing with immediate effect. He's been replaced by Laurent Mekies from Red Bull, Racing Bulls. 60 seconds. And it leaves a lot of questions about why now, what's up with Max, what's up with the car, what's up with next year. And then the Max of it all also doesn't like those other 3 questions. So what's up with Max? That's the 5th question. It's the same question for fifth question, same as the first. Colin J. Crawford, after a day, I still find it wild that Horner was let go midseason after so long with the team. Yeah, and like right now instead of at the summer break, and then yeah, like it's not like Kick Sauber or Haas, like this is a big high performance team, and it's pretty wild. Yeah, there are stories out there of like, oh, they're still paying him, but like, yeah, that just probably means that they are okay buying out his contract. And so does it because Max has left? Is it because things have gotten so bad that it looks like Max could leave? Is it because he couldn't keep Adrian Newey? Is it because he couldn't keep his dingling in his pants? I don't know. You'll have to ask the I don't know, the board of the Red Bull Energy Drinks Company. I think there were a lot of people who don't like Christian Horner. If you can believe it. Ken Worf. Oh, okay. There's a little board here. Okay. Well, Ken Worf is still leading as the crow flies. Is it faster than Are you supposed to fall down here? No, there's like a whole thing here. Oh, but you can't get in. Oh, no. Okay, well, good try, Ken. Unless there's a portal there. Oh, but you have to actually get into the portal. Okay. This is indeed a wonderfully obscured parade. Because if you fell off the track, then you only have a wide chance of being portaled. What, to the back? Where do you even get portaled? Into the hamster ball? Where's the fucking hamster ball? Way back there? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we see our actual race leaders: Azcat, Rissy, Max Power, Calasen, Crisco, and Bryce. 6 racers here at the front, pack on the top. You got to keep it on this stuff, folks. Colin J. Crawford, this is a cruel, cruel level. Yeah, I mean, it's weaponized hope, right? You should have just put a death plane down there and we'd be done with it. But now, not everyone is trying to get the points table on their side. Calasen leading into a double fast protected Steve. Calasen getting shot out as is wont to do. Max Power zooming and takes it into the finish box where there are explosives, and there is in fact a timer. Top 3 are in, top 4 are in. Explosives, there they go. I say the explosives not doing too much, but I guess they're still not doing too much. 40 seconds for our racers to bring it home. Those teleporters at the end of the track will bring you to that hamster ball, and that hamster ball is just about to get engulfed by fire. That's to say, Calasen and yours truly, along with Crisco, FLS Carnage, and Judy Booba, don't have what we'd call a Ice Cube's chance in hell. Captain Jack got the potential to get 6th in last place, but he's only got 15 seconds to actually make it in, and that will do it! It's just that easy. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Congratulations. Go to Max Power, 683. Azcat, 1964, and Calasen, 34. That's your podium here on race number 9. The wonderful obscure... You know what? That would be a thumbs up of a level for me. I'll give that one a thumbs up. I would thumbs up that one. Top 6. 4th place leading Bryce ahead of FLS Carnage and Captain Jack. That's the only ones that finished, folks. Only 6 people getting points. It will be Captain Jack getting that last place point. Shouty outy to Captain Jack. And I gotta get a lot of Frankerzies. I meant to make a Frankerzies button on my Steam Deck, so that I could also Frankerzies with you. Because I don't know if you look at my chat history. My chat history is very much this chat message. Top of the standings update: FLS Carnage at 263, Captain Jack 247, Calasen 234. We're loaded up now for race number 10. This is a new standard level. I don't believe we've done this one yet. It's called Long Shot. Join us here. Bang that play, folks. So I've been playing Uma Musume for a few weeks. This is not a Uma Musume story. I've been playing Uma Musume for, I don't know, about a week now. And I went on a walk today, and I haven't been on a walk in a while. So I was walking around the apartment place, and there's garages here. There's a garage that sometimes you see these garages that are left open, and like people, a lot of times it just seems like, whoever had the garage like moved out and just left trash or stuff in there. Or sometimes they're clean. Sometimes they're empty and just clean. There was one today that was clean. Had no signs that anyone had lived there except for one painting of a horse. I think it may have been a poster. It may have potentially been a movie poster with a horse on it. I was kind of on the other side of the street, so I didn't really see it. I really thought, like, if I don't investigate this, I can have more of an interesting, like, mystery sort of tale to share than, like, an investigate. Because me going and seeing it's like, oh, it's a C-listed post. I was like, okay, whatever. Instead, I think Marzenski's following me. Anyway, 10 seconds now for race number 10. Of course, she would follow me in a car. Long shot. Our racers are ready, registered, revving, and off for a new level. Long shot. This is a, there was a question about what type of track this is. This sort of looks like a drag strip style track, but honestly, it looks more like a downhill ski level, or almost the cadence of jet skis, right? With the wave. Racers are not getting very chaotic, though they are finding some air. Oh, Jake Schneider falling off one side, but it does look like there are options for racers who are going not down the central line. There's a ball on track. There's just a free floating. They're just free floating rubber balls on the track. Okay. I thought we kind of had the ball stuff handled, but all right. Judy Bootybot, Jake Schneider, Max Power, Rissy, and Ken Worf, your top 5, a minute elapsed here on the long shot. What do the little rubber ball? What do these balls do? Do you get DQ'd? Do you get a Dairy Queen? Do you get a Dippy if these guys hit you? Okay. The weird thing is that unlike this is a new level from the maps, from the creators of the game, so it's a standard level. I guess my question is, I don't think that this aesthetic matches any of the very already kind of abstract stuff. This feels more like Nier Automata, right? I feel like I should be fighting a half naked cyborg guy. And then a bunch of robots should pour out of his mouth, and they come together to form his half-naked cyborg brother. You know, Marbles Diner doesn't make me feel like that. Portal Alley doesn't make me feel like that. Jake Schneider's got slimed. What the hell is that? Oh, this is it. This is it. It's distance. Oh, I forgot that it seemed like we were doing that. Okay. Congratulations go to Max Power, Bry, Kaz, and Callis, and 34. This is a track where you're judged on the distance past the finish line. It's the long shot. Okay, but why would you don't top 10 rounded out by Zero Evil, leading on Ken Worf, Colin J. Crawford, Vuff, Jake Schneider, your title sponsor, Judy Bootybot, and 10th place Captain Jack. And look at that, 11th place Malvinius, taking 11th place. Last place point shouty outy to Malvinius. Okay, interesting level. I might have some feedback on that level. I think I might have some feedback on that level. Let's load up another one. It's kind of like Buckshot. Yeah, it is. But Buckshot fits with the aesthetic of Marbles, right? Buckshot is like colorful. You go through all these really up, whip, whoop, whip, 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 whip. Like that. That was like a secret. That was like a Castlevania. That looked like we were trying to play a Metroidvania. We were loading up into some sort of weird sci-fi Metroidvania. I don't know. Load up now for race number 11. It's Marbles Featured. Join us! Exclamation mark, please. 90 seconds. Right, we might as well play Buckshot then. Well, we did it to try it out. So that's it. Can I tell you something interesting that happened to me last week? I've been having an issue with my fridge. There's a fan or something that's like grinding, so it was rattling really loud. So I put in a thing for the maintenance, and I put the maintenance thing in like 3 or 4 weeks ago, a while ago. I've done multiple Marbles matches thinking about that fridge. Anyway, they finally came in throughout the week, and they're nice guys. The maintenance people here are always really good. It took them a while. It took them a while to do it, and actually I don't really know that they fixed it, but they were nice guys, so that's good enough for me. But the guy tells me, hey, we're glad that you were here, because we have your key. We've got your key, okay? But we don't know which one it is. Just if you get the chance, could you just pop by sometime and give us a spare of your key? And I said, absolutely sure, I will do that. But that's crazy, though, isn't it? We're off now. Isn't it crazy, though? To have lost my key. The thing of what it actually is I guess, you know, there are a lot of units here. They use some sort of key tag system, and well, I don't know. He said it was some sort of electrical thing. I don't know. I haven't seen any EMP bombs lately. I haven't been hit with an Ocean's 11 style power outage that ruined a bunch of stuff. But you would think they would reach out and be like, "Hey, can you?" Or you would think they would ask. You would think they would make the effort to be like, "Hey, can you?" You think they would tell me separately? You think I would get a letter like, "Hey, I'm sorry. We're sorry. Can you please let us borrow your key?" Because I don't know. I don't know. I'll get around to it, I guess. No one was interested in like telling me about it. The guy only told me because he was like, you know, he was grousing a little bit, but it wasn't exactly official notice that they lost my key and they needed me to bring it, you know? And then how long ago was it? How long have they not had my key? Am I the only person in the world who has the key to my apartment now? What does that mean? Furiously looking up squatters' rights. No, I pay my rent. I've been a very diligent rent payer. All right, 2 minutes on the clock here. We're seeing Archeron in the goblet, trying to bring it home, but you gotta, with this centrifugal force, you gotta actually get out of here. 2 minutes elapsed here on Marbles Featured. There's still some competition here going on, folks. You gotta just break. There we go, Judy Bootybot. Ah! Judy getting popped as with max power. We don't have a race finisher just yet. It's Duke McAwesome. Now your race winner. Ooh. All right, 1 minute now. Captain Jack says change the locks. No, then I wouldn't have a key. Well, I guess I would still have the key. That wouldn't change anything for me. I would be net the same. Ooh. You think they would just be like, hey, congrats, we're going to pay to rekey your locks. You think they would just do that? Because that solves it. Just change the locks. Give me a copy, you get a new copy, then you're all good. Who the hell? Redhead Jesse. Ken? Okay, well then, who else the hell? Who the hell's he? Malvinius? Somehow Malvinius, it said, didn't break the plane, but I thought Malvinius did. Alrighty, well, congratulations to our top 8. Oh, no. Including your podium, Duke McAwesome, Ken Wharf, 04, and Captain Jack 913. That's Marbles Featured. Another newer track. We have done that one before, though. Top 8 rounded out by 4th place Archeron, leading Vuff, Bobcat, Azcat, and Sunbun in 8th place. It's Malvinius. Malvinius is needing a lot of Frankers, Ethan Jack. That was a crazy. That was a weird one. The French stewards need to look at that. That's an official Marbles track, too. Maybe this one will be better. Let's let it Bryce 12. Con says, yeah, if someone else lost my key, I'd expect them to compensate me for changing my locks. I mean, I'm not even worried about... I do believe that they lost it. Or it's not that they lost it and it's out there in the wild. They have all of these keys that have, I guess, these key tags that don't have a number written on them. But then the key tag, like the chip in your dog, right? You're supposed to scan it. And that system broke. So they have the keys they're there. They are in possession of it. They just don't quite know which one is which. And here's another thing. How many people were affected by this? 90 seconds, folks. How many people were affected by this? They just don't know which one is for which apartment. They've got the keys, but the key tag they've got on it is, I guess, it's a blank thing and then like a little, looks like a button battery. But I know the maintenance guys get around. I know I've seen them get in. They get in and out of, and it's wild. Maybe all of them, Captain. Maybe. Because we haven't had an EMP bomb go off. Like, there hasn't been any electromagnetic disruptions in the area. You know? It would be a really weird, like, how would you even break, some sort of key system like that? How does that break? That's so weird. Crisco says, I'm surprised they don't have a master key system. This is a big place. This is a big place. So there's a ton of units here. So I assume that it's tough to do that, but yeah, that's wild to me. And I guess it was not like some big secret, it was like the first thing he told me. He was like, I'm glad you were here. We could not get into your place. What? Why would you? All right, folks, 3 seconds here for a race. We don't even get into that. 12th race here on the calendar. It's number 12. All right, they're off. 18 people off. That's what I'm trying to say. Duke McAwesome, Thermos Jack, Colin, Red Hat Jesse, Rissy, Bobcat, Captain Jack, Red Hat Jesse. Again. Oh, circling. As the racers are making their way out of the opening funnel here on Express Delivery. Yet another standard marbles track. Bobcat, Vuff, and Callison pulling up the rear as the racers go through a sneaky snake section. Not a lot of chaos in the sneaky snakes, but everyone is finding their race. Crisco says maybe a server hard drive failed and they had no backups. I guess so, but what hard drive is failing? What hard drive? It's just weird. That's just it. I don't know. It's just a really. It sounds really whatever they put together sounds really chintzy, which is weird because you would just think like a tag that has the number. I guess they don't want to just like put a tag and write the number on it. Whoa, FLS cards with a huge gap. Oh, FLS hit a portal, found a secret portal attack, and made a huge skip, starting the 1 minute clock really early. This could be pandemonium and bloodshed, folks. I'm starting to hurry up music. Sorry, MC Hammer. But these folks need to bust a move. That's not the song. Colin in the final stretch now. We will get a top 5. Colin leading Ken, Risk C, and Zero Evil. Top 5 are in. 23 seconds now. Bobcat Nazcat in the back with 8 seconds. Should be plenty of time. As long as they don't get stopped up too much. 4, 3, maybe not 2, and oh! Congratulations go to FLS Carnage, Colin J. Crawford, and Ken Wharf 0 for your podium day on race number 12. It's Express Delivery. Top 10 rounded out by Riss C, leading on Zero Evil, Duke McAwesome, Red Hat Jesse in 7th, leading Sun Bun, Callison, and Azcat 1964 taking 10th and last place point. Double point for you, Pop. We got to get some Franker Z's. A bunch of racers do need that Franker Z. They did not finish the race. Let's load up number 13 and give him another try.
My dreams are there for me, not like other people. I can rely on them. I can be whoever I want to be.
Movers and shakers today after 12 races. It's Callison on the top, leading Ken Wharf on 65, and then FLS Carnage and Bryce Kaz on 61. Find your stats at any time. Marbles.win. All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, Sorry, I really like this song. Load up now for race number 13. Trowby's Gardens of Doom. Thank you for the level. Exclamation mark plays what you have in the chatting Marvel with your name on it. There are a couple of songs. There are a couple of songs on my playlists that are just shouting. All of a sudden, Here, hold on, actually. Anyway, 90 seconds to join us here. Exclamation mark play. Thank you to Strawberry Milk for the level. For the song. It's a good song. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, Sometimes you just want to shriek. Sometimes you just need to get it out. 78 seconds. Speaking of keys, I was booting up my PC today. I have a Windows 10 PC. Jiminy. I have a Windows 10 PC. And I do have to cross over a little bit between my Macs and my Mac and stuff, and to get my Apple passwords on the PC, I had to turn on something called Windows Hello, which I'd never heard of, which just means that I need a password on my user account. I just never had one because fucking I'm the only one using this thing. So it made me make a password, and it made me make a PIN. I remembered the password because the password is, alphanumeric. But the PIN, I have forgotten. And so I was logging in to the thing today, and it was only asking me for the PIN. And I was trying the one I thought it was, and it wasn't. I was trying another one that I thought it was. So much so that it was like, okay, you need to type. It gave me like some weird like fake CAPTCHA shit that I've never seen. Like type A1B2C3 to guess again the password. Like shit, I'm gonna fuck it up. And then I still didn't get it. And I messed up enough times that it was like, hey, you need to restart this device if you want to try again. And then I found the button that was like, oh, you can try your password. Just let me use the password. But I would have loved to have not done any of this, but apparently the Apple Passwords app is like, hey, you actually do need to have the most basic level of security. Fine. All right, folks, we are here on race 13, the Gardens of Doom. Our racers are off Judy, Bootybot, Callison, Colin J. Crawford, Azcat. Some of your front runners on this side, they were a bit ahead on Zero Evil, Jake Schneider, Max Power, and Crisco on this right side. Judy first into the mini funnel. Jesse, Colin, Archeron. Dealing with a backwards boost. Oh, it's causing our racers to fall off different tiers of the racetrack. But these tiers are made for racing, and that's just what they'll do. It's yours truly back in the lead. Going through some tunnels of love of hell. Getting ready for another big funnel underneath. Going to the left side, Max Power going on. Oh, not even bothering going through a funnel. The funnel should be pretty quick for Max Power, I believe. Oh, but Max has got to deal with some debris on the track. Ooh, but not... Ooh, this could be dangerous for Max Power. Let's see. Cheesy Popcorn following in his lead, as is Colin J. Crawford. Yours truly is on the top side. Oh, I'm going back and forth between elevators. I need to drop to the bottom of that plane there, where I don't have to deal with any debris. This is actually going to be a little bit of a fight and a scrap. Because yours truly doesn't have to deal with any debris on the track. That's a win for Bryce Kaz. Yeah! Yeah! Complete coincidence that You're the Best by Joe Esposito was playing at the time. All right, folks, 42 seconds on that big red clock. Let's get some last place point. I bathe in your rigged emote. I wash myself with it. I clean my pores with your rigged emotes. 26 seconds now. Ken Orphan Buff. Tap. There we go. Oh! Yeah! Congratulations go to yours truly, leading Malvinius and Duke McAwesome, a podium here on race number 13, the Gardens of Doom. They need a trial B for the level. Top 10 rounded out by Arcaron 42, leading Colin J. Crawford in 5th. Then it's Max Power, Cheesy Popcorn, F-Plus Carnage, leading Red Hat Jesse and Cal SN in 10th. Oh my dog. 21 racers entered in all. 21 of them finished. It's Vuff in 21st place, getting that last place point. Shouty outy to Vuff. Let's set up another racetrack. Race number 14, loaded up. The Cinematic Lasers Adventure. We're ready, loaded, locked, and cocked. Join us, 90 seconds. Type !play. I saw that they were doing the Goodwood Festival of Speed this weekend. I saw YouTube had some Sky TV coverage of it. Goodwood's always an interesting thing. They had when I tuned in, there was a big Alpine showcase. So they had a bunch of different Alpine cars, and then actually the F1 car was there doing doing a run. I think Haas also made an appearance at Goodwood for the first. I believe it's the first time. It made it. If I remember, I saw the photo when I remember him saying that. So maybe I'm wrong. Always cool to see him do little runs on Goodwood's just like it's just that little zip 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 zip. It's just that little zip 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 zip. It's really interesting. But they get plenty of cars out there. Goodwood would be interesting to if you want to see more it was Race Fans. Racefans.net had photos from Goodwood, and they had photos of like there's a was it an Adrian Newey collection? There's a bunch of different Formula cars, all sorts of older F1 cars. There's like old Ferraris and stuff. All right, we are off here on the Cinematic Lasers Adventure, following 20 racers going through the opening crazy strong. It's more of I need a name for this one, where it's like everyone just kind of gets their own tunnel. Everyone it's like they kind of do a time. It's not, but then it leads into a funnel. I don't know. Oh, it's very disco belighted. Delighted. Disco delighted. That's it. Disco delighted. We're following Jake Schneider, Judy Bootybot. We're the first two off the block. 42 seconds ahead of FLS Carnage, Bobcat, Bright Kaz, and Cheesy Popcorn. Our racers are here on this quite cinematic lasers adventure, huh? Our racers are dealing with lasers on the track. Let's see if any of them are lethal or not as they switch back Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, very pretty. Very pretty. See, this is the... I guess if you had to ask anyone what the aesthetic of marbles actually is, it would be this, right? It's like an interesting level that you can't fucking see. I can't see it. Is this like the default settings for this game? I can't see anything. Like when you start a track, when you start making a track, is the first thing it asks you like, is the default skin like this outer space theme and then jet black track pieces so that you can't fucking see it? We're supposed to just we want to see the race. I'd like to see it. You have some interesting things here, but it's I can't appreciate it the same way a marble could. And then look, there's just a huge stretch here. You could just kind of see it in the silhouette of this nebula galaxy. Is Archeron in the final stretch? I don't know, because also the end of the race is obfuscated by, guess what? Teleporters. Cool. Jake Schneider and Archeron are the racers we're following here, going into the parking structure because it could be a win pretty soon here for Archeron. Archeron's in the air. Makes it. All right, our racers are in the air, shooting into the... Yes, okay, they are making it. I was very concerned that they hadn't calculated this right, that the French stewards had messed up their metric calculations. 44 seconds now on that red clock, folks. Top 10 are in. Oh, okay, there we go. The onboarding of the track making process should be... They just shouldn't let you they shouldn't let you do this. They shouldn't let you do this. All right, congratulations. Go to Archeron 42, Jake Schneider, and hey, Bryce has your podium here on race number 14 tonight. Cinematic Lasers Adventure taking to Zocker Paradise for the level. Top 10, rounded out by 4th place Callus N, leading Sunbun. Duke McAwesome in 6th, leading Malvinius, Cheesy Popcorn, Azcat, and Bobcat in 10th. Scrolling down, it's 19th place, Colin J. Crawford, and oh my, yes, again, folks, bonus point. That's right, a bonus point going to Captain Jack 913 for being the only DNF in that race. Congratulations, that's a bonus point for Captain Jack. Let's load it up. Your penultimate race of the evening, how about it? That's right, Captain Jack. You get that bonus point. Top standings for today, your big movers and shakers. Hello. 84 points for yours truly at the top, just ahead of Callison on 80. FLS Carnage and Ken Worf both tied on 65. That's right, Captain Jack. Your last chance to get points before Castle Siege, excuse me. Doobie-doo 14's friendly racing cycle. We are here, ready for it. Join us, ! Players, which have the dedicated marble with your name on it. Put your hands up. Oh, yeah. Oops. Nope, sorry, that's not a dogfight. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. I'm hitting literally all the wrong buttons today.
I keep on rolling on my feet. Just lift your hands up to the sound and turn loud.
90 seconds to join us here, folks. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I hit the right buttons today. I will say, I did reconfigure the my marbles stream deck, maybe middle of last season. 60 seconds, folks. Maybe even before last season. And now it's in the right place. It used to be a 3-page solution on the on the Stream Deck, it used to be 3 pages of buttons. Now it's just 1. Or sorry, now it's just 2. And I'm mostly just on 1 for most of the whole thing. But it used to be I was on 3 pages, and I needed to remember to switch pages between but then also 2 of the pages were really similar. And so hey, chopped it down to 1. And I should do a setup. I should do like a little setup DIY or behind the scenes on how my stuff is set up, because it's funky. It's funky. I need to talk to Crisco about if you could make a Mac version of the chat stuff that I use. But I don't know. I don't know if that's easy or the most difficult thing I've asked anybody to ever do. Because right now I'm still doing the 2 PC solution, which actually is still like I'm not against it. This is a good computer. Oh, Crisco says it should be easy. Okay, well then never mind. But right now it's like I'm doing the 2 keyboards, 2 mice. Anyway. But having separation is helpful, because anytime if anything happens with marbles, it's all good. The marble stuff is over here, so maybe I don't know. Now I'm rationalizing. Is it confirmation bias? I'm rationalizing the way I've got it, just so I don't have to change anything to it. We're 1 minute down here, and we're in the friendly racing cycle. Vuff, Max Power, and FLS Carnage are your race leaders after a minute 2. This is FLS and Vuff both falling off the track now. Is there a kill plane down there? No! They're going to be stuck down there until the time runs out. A very Excite bike style track with a bunch of dunes. Oh, Sunbun falling off the track. Sunbun's race is dune. Oh, there is a kill plane, but you can not all exits lead to the kill plane. Cool. Riss C and Duke McAwesome are here at the finish line. There we go. Riss C taking the win here at the finish. BMX MFG. I don't know what that is. The multinational fun games. The Meeg of fun games. All right, we're looking for your top 10. They're here. We're looking for your last place. It could be Malvinius, but the thing is, Malvinius is really slowed down here on the final stretch. And it means that this will be a nail biter as the 22 seconds continue to count down. Oh, the Stephen Heck line is John calling from the left of your camera screen here. This means that Malvinius is in a bit of a pickle because he's got to cross over into the central line. But here comes the fire bend. The time is not enough either. 3, 2, 1. That's all that we wrote. Congratulations. Go to Riss C, 23, Max Power, 683, and hey, Bry Kaz, your podium here on race number 15 today, the friendly racing cycle. Let's go. Getting some points. Top 10. Rounded out by 4th place, Cheesy Popcorn, leading Thermos Jack. Ahead of Duke McAwesome, Bobcat, Archeron, Captain Jack, and Crisco, 762. Scrolling down, it's Red Hat Jesse in 14th place, taking that last place point. Shout out to Red Hat Jesse. All right, folks, let's get ready for your final race of the evening. Going into our final race, FLS Carnage on 280, Captain Jack on 261, Callison on 255. Top today, yours truly, 94 points ahead of 80. Callison, 68 for Max Power. I'm dominate. I never dominate. I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't normally win on the daily, on the big movers and shakers. It's been a while. It's been a while since I got some points. All right, folks. It's time for our final race of the evening. Castle Siege. Join us here, _plays, which you type in chat. Get a marble with your name on it. 90 seconds, folks. It's our final race of the evening, a drag strip style track. But lately, it's been more like a chicken strip style track because it's for the birds. It's our customary final race of the evening. Last chance to get some big points on the board. Of course, we'll be back on Thursday, next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Loving the new time. This new hour earlier is great. I think it's fantastic. 60 seconds. And I've gotten some good feedback from y'all. So thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Marbles. Of course, if you are enjoying Marbles, you can follow us on YouTube. Just search LFG Marbles. We're also on Instagram, marbles.win, and on TikTok, marbles.win. I'm still figuring out the best way to get clips, make clips. That should be another thing. I should just do a podcast about making. I should just do a podcast about making stuff. Maybe that would be interesting. I've been thinking about what should be the next like Patreon podcast series thing. I've been wanting to do I've still been wanting to do a little F1 just casual chat and talk about it show. 5 seconds now. But that's I don't know. I still feel kind of mid on that. Like it would be cool to just sit down and do it and just do it super easy, but it would be cool to talk about how I'm doing stuff. Whoa! Huge explosion at the start of Castle Siege. Immediately, 8 racers have been thrown off of the track by explosive barrels. Vuff is going to join that list. This is incredible. We don't normally see bloodshed at the start like this. Our last few runs at Castle Siege have been relatively harmless, but now almost half of the field has been disinvited from the end of the race. As both of our front runners are going backwards, Judy Bootybot and Bobcat going to be overtaken now. Really going to be inheriting the lead, Captain Jack and Sunbun, getting some explosive properties. Decimated, disintegrated, all of the D's, all of the big D's. You're getting the big D here on Castle Siege. Judy Bootybot back into the front position. Zooming past, look at this. This is did they up the fire rate? There's barrels everywhere. They're everywhere. A minute 22. Judy Bootybot going backwards again. As is second place, Ken Wharf. It opens the door for second place. Bryce has... Oh, Red Hat Jesse was also in the mix. Sorry, Red Hat Jesse. I only found out because you were also going backwards. As am I, going backwards. That's going to be Jake Schneider and Bobcat going forward now. I'm in 41 elapsed. Bobcat hitting some explosives. Jake Schneider being on the more right side of it. Now being stopped ahead. Look at those explosive barrels. They are everywhere. They are precarious. FLS Carnage trying to peek through, won't make it. It's been 2 minutes, and we have not got one race finisher yet. Take a look here. That yellow rim is the finish line. We are only about 2 spires away from the finish line, but our racers keep getting stopped, stalled, and turned around. Judy Bootybot finds the air, and you got to find the kill plane quite soon. As your other front runners are now shot backwards. It's Ken Wharf going quite lateral, but still, yes, going backwards. This is a bit of a sham. This is a bit of a shambles. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this sucks. This sucks. Half of the people didn't even barely got to start. The people on the damn thing barely getting to go forward. This is like the F1 movie. This is not really racing. This is just a bunch of shit happening on a racetrack. Of course, we sign up for this and tune into it every week live here on the internet. 3:22 elapsed as Sun Bun, your race leader, nuzzles up to a little bit of an explosive barrel to get some forward projection, but then gets stopped by more explosive barrels. I don't know if you can tell the overwhelming power that explosive barrels have on this track. Our racers would have done well to design. See, you should have designed your marble for combat. But how do I keep it safe? Oh. Bryce has temporarily holding a lead as trying to blast through an entire wall of explosive barrels. Now, folks, we found in Castle Siege in the past that marbles seems to have a set hard limit on standard tracks. And we'll begin the culling process at a roughly, was it 10 minutes elapsed that it actually starts to just say we've had enough of this? So we'll want to keep an eye out because we don't know exactly when it... I fell off the track! More barrels continue to be shot on the track because the front running changes all the time and there are more barrels than there are targets for them. Jake Schneider, your race leader now, going directly into an explosive barrel. He gets hit by one to move forward, and then about 5 more of them reach him before he can actually move forward. Then he just ends up stopped. Tale as old as motherfucking time. Jake Schneider is being caught, now giving the lead to Captain Jack, so that Captain Jack can be the receiving end of these explosive barrels. I'm gonna have to hit back on the track because it's not supposed to take this long. 9 racers still on track after nearly 6 minutes of racing. One of the longest, most arduous castle sieges we've seen in years. Red Hat Jesse nearing the final stretch, but is in the lead and thus is a target for the explosive barrels, meaning that your likelihood of finishing goes down the closer you get to it. Folks, Colin taking the next explosive directly to the face. Ken Worf missing the finish line. Red Hat Jesse still in the lead. Trying to tip it up. Nope. Blown backwards. Second place, FLS Carnage and Colin J. Crawford, both vying for it. Was that... Oh, okay. Yep, no, I think... Yep, okay. Now it's FLS Carnage, your race leader. As your former race leader. Didn't do it. Captain Jack now in the lead. 6:50 on the clock. And now imagine doing the Uma Musume announcer voice. Babacato! I can't do it. I can't do it because I want to do the accent, but I don't know what the rest of it what I would be saying is, and I can't mix it into my cool effete sort of unnerved and undeterred / is a nerd style that I bring to the table. Sunbun taking the win now after 7.5 long minutes. It's Sunbun, your winner on Castle Siege. The 1 minute clock is on. There are not even 10 people on track. How many people will we get on the finish line? Captain Jack and Bobcat stopped on the side of the track. Let's see what the energy does. FLS is in. Red Hat Jesse sneaks in. Oh, ruining Jake Schneider's race at the very last second. The chance for Jake to get points It had been looking like a safe finish for everyone still on track, but no. Top 7 now. Bobcat is inching. Eliminated. Captain Jack has 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. There we go. Your podium. For race number 16 tonight, it's Sun Bun leading FLS Carnage and Red Hat Jesse. The top 3 here at Castle Siege. Top 10, rounded out by Colin J. Crawford in 4th. Leading Riss C23 and Captain Jack 913, your 6th and last place finisher. That's the final race of the evening. That's your final podium, final standings of the evening. Let's load up the math and take a look where everyone is after 16 bouts on the marbles track. First off, your big movers and shakers today. It is week 5. And it's yours truly, Bryce Kaz, leading the pack today. 94 points earned, ahead of Calisens 80, FLS Carnage on 76, Max Power 68, and Ken Worf 65. Matuzinski, top in the season. It's season 12, folks. Your season leader with 291, FLS Carnage leading on Captain Jack's 268 and Calisens 255. Top 10, Riss C, Bryce Kaz, Sun Bun, Ken Worf, Archeron, and Jake Schneider just ahead of Vuff in 10th. Find your sets at anytimemarbles.win. It's a website. Thank you for joining us here for week 5. We will be back next Thursday for week 6. Hope you've enjoyed 16 more marbles races. They've been a blast to commentate with you. Join me over on the Discord. Marbles.win/Discord is where you can join all of the community where we talk about marbles, we talk about F1, talk about all sorts of great stuff on the internet. Marbles.win/Discord. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/LFGX. Check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/BryceCast. Check out to Tusks wherever you get podcasts. Check out the Rage Select podcast. Thank you to Jeff. All this great stuff. We'll be back in 1 week's time. Hey, good racing. Good marble racing. Thank you, folks. We'll be back next time. Bye.